All right, let's talk about, speaking of, we talked about Same Song a minute ago. Tell me about Dan Aykroyd, Nothing But Trouble, which is, I had never even heard of this movie. That's how fast it unfortunately came and went. But it's Tupac's first screen appearance. Mm-hmm. And you guys were there filming for days. So I'll stop talking, but like, tell me, how did Nothing But Trouble come about? This film, this comedy with Dan Aykroyd and a bunch of other big comedy stars of its time.
The Honorable Reeve Alvin Vulcanizer presides.
Dan Aykroyd.
Put out that dog rocket!
Nothing But Trouble.
So sorry.
Hey, you know, you and I ought to spend a little more time together.
I like that.
We're peaking. Humpty Dance is it. You know what I mean? We're multi-platinum, top of the world, right? We're touring and everything, and we're signed to Tommy Boy Records. And Dan Aykroyd, you know, he has this movie, Nothing But Trouble, and they have an idea for this rap group to be in it, right? And they had another Tommy Boy artist in mind originally, which you can find out in my book.
Yes. There you go. An exclusive.
Yeah, exclusive.
Only in the book. Yes.
If you want to know who the group was, you
DU Party Don't Stop.
You got to check out a DU Party Don't Stop. So this other group, they weren't available. So Tommy Boy goes, hey, what about Digital Underground? He's not really too aware of us, but he's in LA. We have a show coming up in LA. He's like, let me check him out. He comes to our show. We kill it. He comes down in our dressing room, hey, you want to be in a movie? Fires up a big blunt, smokes it with us. Next thing you know, we're on Warner Brothers set in Burbank.
Wow.
And we're on set for 8 days. Interesting to me, what I remember most about it is that we were on set for 8 days, 8 hours a day, and we're only in the movie for like 2 minutes. You know, and that was my first introduction to that side of hurry up and wait. They want you there if they need you.
Right.
That doesn't necessarily mean they need you. They just need you there. And they will pay you to be there on set whenever they're ready. But what did result from that is we got to meet, you know, we had met Dan Aykroyd, but we got to hang out. We met Chevy Chase and John Candy, who was amazing.
Yeah, John had so many great things said about him.
Yeah, we met John Candy.
What was Chevy Chase like?
Bro, he was funny. Okay. He came out, and it wasn't for very long, but he did come out, and he hung out with us, and you know, he was funny.
That's cool.
You know, talking his shit. He did what he did. Demi Moore was in the movie, but she wasn't in any of our scenes, so we didn't get to meet her. Aww. And it was another actor. He's been in a lot of films. He's in it, Hispanic actor. I forget his name. I believe he's Hispanic. But we didn't get to meet him. The movie came out. I went to the movies to see it. As I'm watching it, I literally was ducking down in my... Why? I didn't want anybody to recognize me because it was so bad to me. You know, when I went and watched it, I went to see it in the movies. But since then, it's become a cult classic. And people love that movie. It comes on, and I get a residual check.
You get mailbox money?
Mailbox money, SAG-AFTRA. Money awesome. Be the actor, you know. No matter how small, I still get it. So that's how I know it's on cable. So I get like this super small check that allows me to go to Walmart and get some things.
That's awesome.